So, I'm back on YouTube after a long while. And if you're wondering where I am, I'm actually still working on this agency, but behind the curtains, of course. And in this video, I'm just going to be talking about the struggles behind an AI agency owner. So basically, in the past few weeks, I have been facing some struggles in starting up my own AI automation agency. And the first problem that I have encountered is that I was figuring out the ways to sell our system, basically outreaching. Initially, I had no plans at all. But later on, I came to figure out that you could use social media, LinkedIn, you can reach out through Gmail, you can do anything to reach out, honestly. But back then, I was, to be honest, really hesitating to do this kind of stuff because I am a very nervous person after all, as you can tell from my video. Not only that, but I'm also facing challenges in my studies. That's right, I'm only 19 years old and I'm a student studying in a university. I'm literally being assigned assignments, group projects every single week. And later on, I came to find out that I have exams and I didn't know because I was too focused on my other stuff, which is this agency right here. And to be frank with you, I do not have enough time to put into my agency. So because of that, I was feeling pretty tired. I was losing commitment towards my everyday life. I wasn't dressing well, I don't look well, I don't wake up on time to get to school. Of course, later on I figured out that I have been looking at this the wrong way. I should be thinking about starting a business for personal growth instead of just money. And as soon as I figured that out, I was able to put more time into my studies and focus more on my studies instead of the agency that I have started up. But whether the exams go well or not, that will be another story. Moving on, my agency has also faced deciding which system will be able to provide for businesses. And that is because, personally, I think that our systems lack value. Like many AI automation agencies, we are selling chatbots, but with an OTP system where we could qualify and verify leads, and with a system where after a chatbot fails to answer 3 times, we'll be able to pass the chat to a human agent. Of course, scheduling meetings is part of the function as well. I have never told you guys this before, but I actually have someone who is interested to bring out our product to the market. And he got an objection from a potential lead saying that they would rather integrate GPT into their website and answer questions based on their data. To me, that was a really weird objection because that is the service that we are providing. That is what we do. But of course, I can't blame them because nowadays the term chatbots is being looked down upon. So it was no surprise that they were trying to object as much as possible. They also said that no one likes to talk to robots. Yes, that is true. I don't like to talk to a robot as well. But if a robot is able to answer my questions accurately in under 5 seconds, my interest for the business will still last. Unlike when you're on a website and you're looking for a human agent which will take around 3 minutes for them to arrive, people are actually going to lose their patience. If you guys are actually going to offer chatbots, please do not use the term chatbot. Use something like virtual assistant, and I think that will sound better, and they won't really try to object your product. So basically the same goes for us. Maybe we will need a switch in wordings as well. And not only that, we also do not know what businesses want. We basically have no directions for our agency and we don't know what systems are being troublesome to business owners nowadays. As per said in my last video, or if I haven't, I'll say it now, I lack exposure to the business world. I mean, I have worked a part-time job before, but that doesn't mean I know the systems behind it, right? So what I'm thinking is to offer to work for free, and we will need more outreach as well. The next problem that we have faced is that we have potential clients lost. Long story short, I have actually tried outreaching, and there was a guy who is interested in our service. He's trying to own a solution from me that is able to generate marketing reports powered by AI. However, I do not have enough past projects to show, which made that potential client to leave me on scene. Not only that, I also tried outreaching for ideas on social media. I got some very cool ideas in the comment section below, but I'll cover that in the next video. So there were some people who came up to me and asked me for more projects. And then again, I do not have anything to prove. Maybe this could be the way to outreaching. I don't know. You guys can try it if you want. I have also thought about how Zapier systems actually do not have much value behind them, because Zapier actually makes everything so much easier for business owners to use. I was basically self-criticizing my own product and I hesitated for quite a few days, which means I have wasted my time. Later on, after losing this client, I actually tried building out this automated marketing report generation with Python, a programming language. The good news is that it works, but it does not generate a report in the form of a table. Surprisingly, it works with automated visualizations too. It was pretty great when I found that out. thanks to some Python documentations that are available online. However, I need to put more time into it if I'm actually going to go full out on this. But then later I found out that GPT-4 is coming out and the data analysis feature is available for use. So I basically got early access to GPT-4's data analysis function through programming, which means that there is basically no value to it, and that made me waste my own time. So yeah, these are the few struggles that I have been facing for the past few weeks, and later on I did come up with an automation idea, and we are currently developing this software as of now, but I will cover that in the next video if it's possible to. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole reason why I wasn't on YouTube for like more than a month. This whole idea is to show you guys the realities of becoming someone who's selling AI automation services as a starting point of his entrepreneurial journey. I don't know, maybe because I was unmotivated or I was not determined enough to achieve my goals. I lacked discipline as well. So even if this reality is true for me, it doesn't mean that it will be true for you. It's up to you to decide what you want to be in the future and what kind of goals do you have you want to pursue. So make sure to let goals and discipline to drive you forward. From all of these events, I learned that being an owner of a business is seriously not easy. Imagine if I have to put food in my mouth for the month and I do not have any money. That would be a really crazy scenario for me. So I will not give up on what I've started. I even had a website built out for my whole agency for $150. And to me, it is pretty expensive because of the conversion in currency. I also learned that being able to sell a product is a whole new skill set on its own. And I think that anyone and everyone should learn how to do it because it is really important. So let's say if you have stayed tuned to the end of this video, I really appreciate you for listening to my frustrations. I'm sharing my journey with all of you so that you guys will not have to repeat the same mistakes that I've made in my agency. With all of that being said, I will see you on the next video, and I wish you the best of luck in the AI automation space. Goodbye.